You. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it.
No problem.
So I want to ask you first, and I'm sure you've explained this before. Can you explain to me your name, your fight name, how you got it? I know it means cheeks, but I'm curious like where it came about.
No, actually, when I was 12 years old, I went to the gym for the first time, and I was kind of like a little bit like overweight, so I had like big cheeks, and I remember the guys from the gym start calling me Buchecha, Buchecha, and I didn't mind at all. And but my dad told them that I didn't like because he didn't like, and then oh he doesn't like. Then after that, so actually the reason because behind that it's because of my father, because he said like he didn't like, so he don't want my nickname to be like that. But in Brazil, when you hate something, some nickname sticks on you forever. So
Yeah, I feel like it's the same way here too.
yeah, thanks to him, that's how I got it.
That's awesome. So I want to ask you first, like about your debut. Obviously, you finally had it. It seemed like it was just like every hurdle to get there. Now that it's happened, do you feel like all of that was worth the wait? Do you feel like it kind of was meant to be that way? Or do you feel like I really wish I could have done this a lot sooner?
No, of course, like if like saying like that, I wish to do sooner, but in the other hand, it was good the wait because it made me so much a better like fighter. So I'm still really young to the game and really new to the game, and I was learning. But at the other hand, I'm supposed to fight February, and then I end up fighting only in September. So I changed a lot since February to September. So of course, I didn't want to wait so long, but I think in the end of the day was the best thing that happened. It was worth like the wait.
So how much different was it for you going in there? I mean, obviously the physical change is different. I mean, you're fighting a completely different fight, but going into it, was the mentality different than going into like a jiu-jitsu tournament or a jiu-jitsu fight? Did it feel different, or did you feel like it at ease?
Yeah, actually, I was really curious about it because I didn't compete since 2019. That was the last time that I compete the worlds and the EDCC. So the last time that I felt the adrenaline pumping in my veins. So I was like too long without feeling that. I was missing it so much, but it didn't make sense for me to fight jiu-jitsu again to feel that. So that's why I decided to fight MMA because I want to test myself something new, and I knew that was something that I always want to feel. How would be the feeling to fight MMA? And for sure, it was something similar, but it's different. So it's hard to compare. But of course, always when I was fighting the world's open weight final was like the biggest fight of the year. So always was a lot of pressure. So it was kind of like something similar.
Did it feel like maybe when you were first starting jiu-jitsu, like was it new time, kind of like this is all new, I don't know what to expect jitters, or was it just sort of like a different kind of stage, cameras, lights, venue?
Uh, yeah, but I mean, the a lot of finals in my life, in my career, helped me so much to deal with the situations because when you're there, it's all eyes on you, right? So I was ready for the situation, all eyes on me. So I got the jiu-jitsu gave me a lot of experience, so it helped me a lot to deal with the situation. So it wasn't something brand new for me. So I kind of knew what was coming. So and I try to translate that feeling the same way that I deal with that in jiu-jitsu. I try to do with that in MMA, and works pretty well. When I got, of course, before the fight, I was pretty nervous, making like wrapping my hands, but I was I was kind of ready for to feel that. So before those moments, I was talking a lot to my coaches, and most of them fight a lot. So they were like telling me how I would feel. So they kind of like anticipate that for me. So they made everything easier.
Are you fully retired from jiu-jitsu, or do you think you're gonna keep competing?
Being honest, right now, I never said I retired from the sport, but right now I don't have any motivation to fight. So there is no one that I really want to fight. I fought all those guys that I really want to fight. Of course, the new generation, I didn't fight many of those guys. But being honest, that's not something that I really want to do right now. But maybe in the future, something come up, and I think makes sense. But right now, I don't feel like.
And your next fight, I'm not sure it had. I know that with one championship, sometimes you do it and then they air it a little bit later due to the COVID. You haven't had the fight yet, have you? Or you have this next fight?
No, actually, it was live the last one. This one will be live too. So
Okay, well, that's good, because I was going to ask how you could keep a secret, because I would think that'd be really hard. I don't know how you guys do
no,
it.
no, like my fight was live, and the next one will be live too. So I
That's
don't know, but I agree with you. Must be hard.
Yeah, because I feel like your friends and family at least would know the outcome just based off your mood, I would think. But so tell me about your opponent. What do you think of him?
Yeah, such a great guy, such a tough guy. He got like heavy hands. He got knockout power, and I know if I do a mistake, I'm gonna pay the price. And he's 5-0 undefeated, and I know it's gonna be a big challenge for me.
And I know you got a submission in your first fight. And I know, obviously we all know that you can submit somebody. Is there any desire to kind of prove yourself on the feet this time around, or are you just sort of like, hey, I got to get through this and win the fight however I can?
Being honest, I'm training a lot, wrestling, striking, and jiu-jitsu. So I want to be ready for it. I don't want to be one kind of guy that just have like the one weapon. If my jiu-jitsu doesn't work, I'm gonna get like knocked out and TKO or whatever. So I don't want to be those kind of fighters. That's why I try to be the most complete as possible. So of course, if I have to fight strike against him, I'm feeling confident to do that. If I able to take the fight to the ground, I'll try to do too. But I'm not really like just worry about takedown and try to like finish the fight right away. So if I have to fight 15 minutes, I'm ready to do that. I'm training for that. So I'm training with like big names, such a like tough guys every day here in America Top Team. So I'm ready for anything pretty much.
Awesome. And then my last question for you, do you have a prediction for the fight? Do you kind of see where it might go?
It's hard to say, but like I said, I'm ready to fight 15 minutes if I need. But for a jiu-jitsu fighter, in a perfect world, submission first round would be like best of the things. So if I can get that, would be like perfect world for me. But if not, I'm ready to go 15 minutes against him.
Thank you. I really appreciate your time. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank
See you
you.
soon. Bye
Bye.
bye. Thank you.